Welcome back to Community Focus. Now, while this next musical duo might sound like a thirst-quenching drink, Sunday Lemonade are quenching our thirst for one thing in particular, and that is our need for live performances. From making a living touring non-stop across Australia in a house made of 4 wheels, the coronavirus lockdown has forced Tyson and Laura into a more permanent residence right here in Victoria. But that still hasn't stopped them from doing what they love and keeping the tunes rolling. Tyson and Laura join us now. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us on the show today.
No problem. Happy to be here.
Now that the lockdown has kept you both stationary for a while, what are you guys doing to keep yourselves entertained?
Well,
Good question. You go first?
Well, we've been busy doing like live streaming things once a week, trying to keep contact with everybody that we've met over the last 12 months. I think the biggest concern for us in all of this was to lose our momentum and our connection with the thousands of people that we've crossed paths with over the last year. Probably doing some recording,
Some writing,
heaps of writing actually.
shooting some videos when it's nice and sunny.
Yeah.
Or just not raining.
Apparently during the last lockdown period, that's when Shakespeare wrote a lot of his best work. So you guys could be the next Shakespeares.
That's quite a comparison.
I prefer Beethoven, but
or him, yeah.
Oh dear.
Now, I understand that the government isn't very financially supportive of people working in the creative arts and music industry, and a lot of people have lost potential work opportunities like yourselves in terms of cancellation of upcoming gigs. What are your plans to navigate around this issue?
Well, I mean, we're very fortunate to have worked as hard as we did in our first 12 months, and with the idea in mind that there was something coming for, we had to prepare for, whether it be our debut release or setting up launch shows or just funding tours for the future. We've both been very, very savvy, I guess. So we're very fortunate in that sense, but obviously it has impacted our income a lot. In fact, down to nothing. We've got zero income, which is a scary thought.
Yeah, I can imagine. So where are you guys staying right now? Because I know that you're accustomed to travelling across Australia in a home made on 4 wheels, a van called Maxi. How are you finding the transition from being out on the road to being locked down in a home?
It was pretty crazy because we've literally drove like 4,000 kilometres across from Western Australia to Victoria. We're supposed to be here for a week.
Yeah.
And then be back up the east coast towards Byron Bay. And then it was just like grinding halt. Everything's cancelled. We happened to land in like some of our best friends' house, and they're happy to have us on board. We still park our van out the front. That's our bedroom, but we've got a whole house.
Yeah. No, that's really nice of your friends to let you stay.
Yeah. We're very, very fortunate at this point in time because neither of us knew where we would end up living. It was all sort of up in the air.
Not really something you think about when you're on the road, being like, what if we can't travel anymore? Your thing is like, maybe the van might break down or something, worst case scenario, but you can get that fixed.
You didn't really get the luck of the draw ending up in Victoria, though. I think Byron Bay probably would have been a little bit warmer.
Look, sunshine probably would have been really nice, but we even had a few conversations about whether we continued going up there in the very early days, with the hopes that we would be able to continue busking, but restrictions are are just not working in our favour for that, which is so fine. So we've just surrendered, I guess, just given into it and just sitting still for a little bit.
Yeah, that's the reality of the situation, isn't it? But the isolation hasn't kept you from producing content. You've sort of been a bit active, filming videos and whatnot. And have your friends been helpful in setting up these videos?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We roped one of them into to filming our last video. Actually, we had him all day. He was dressed in head to toe in black to seen in any reflections or anything in the windows.
yeah, just fully embraced it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, they've got quite a nice location out in their backyard, don't they?
Oh yes.
Yes.
I saw the setup. I was like, wow, I wish I had something like that. So you kind of landed lucky here in Victoria.
Yeah.
Pretty lucky. We've got like quite a large front yard and everything, veggie garden and all that going. So it's like,
Oh, nice.
yeah, pretty
And a slack
lucky.
line, of course, to keep Tyson preoccupied.
Thank you so much, Laura and Tyson. If you want to go follow Sunday Lemonade, make sure to check them out on their socials.
Amazing. Thank you so much.